Hello, everyone. I am back again. Um, if this is your first time, I don't know how you stumbled across here, but honey, you are here. So hopefully you can get something out of it. If you've been here before and you kicking it with me, welcome back. Um, Today, it's just like any other day. Well, like yesterday, I should say. We're just going to go and talk in depth about the daily tea. You can find that at ft111.com. You can find that below. My I'm very excited. This is not my words. This is not a devotional that I created. On that website, you will see that it is created by someone by the name of Marsha Burns. I've tried to research her myself, and I have been unsuccessful in finding much about her. I know her whole family is deep and rooted into the church because her son does some stuff. Every once in a while, when you go on her website, you'll find that her husband gives a tea. So sometimes we get 2 for 1. But today we just have one. So I'm going to dive straight into it. I encourage you to comment, say some stuff, not because, I want the comments or anything, but this is supposed to be open for discussion. Like, I wish some people was in here right now, but there's not. So I'm recording it. So then when you guys come back later, if you're watching this later, still comment how you feel. Comment if anything resonated with you. Maybe you read it and you thought it was you got something completely different from it. That's how the Lord works. So that's perfectly fine. Just share with me. Let's have some discussion. Let's talk. So today it says, oh, and you see I got a different setup from the other day. It's a weird angle, but my bestie gave me, we switched ring lights so I can set the phone up and stuff. So hopefully it's way more clear than yesterday. Yesterday was horrible. So the daily tea, as Marsha calls it, small straws, but I say that it's the daily tea because, honey, this stuff is hot. Okay. It says, in a vision, I saw a door across the room. I saw a door. It was shut, but there was a brilliant light on the other side of the door, revealed by the cracks around the door frame. Whew, I just got something else different that I didn't even read earlier that I just got. It says, it was very inviting, and I heard the Lord say, open the door to greater light and life. Do not stay in darkness. Allow my light to bring revelation and wisdom into your life in a more powerful way. Position yourself to be led by the Spirit into the next leg of your journey. Then the scripture that goes with this is from 1 Peter 2:9. It says, but you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, his own special people, that you may proclaim the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. So one thing that I've learned about myself is that I get real passionate about the word. Okay. So when I be reading, I just breeze right on through. And sometimes when you're reading scripture, there's different inflection. I tell my mom earlier, and I use the word inflation. I think the word is inflection, but basically, when your voice goes up and down or pauses or not pauses, it's different on each scripture. And if you do it at a different time, it might give you something that you wasn't supposed to get. And my dad is an assistant pastor, and he did Bible study last night, and now I know where I get it from because he's the same way. Oh my gosh, he was just so passionate. He was just so excited. Okay, so now I know where I get it from. So anyways, it says in a vision, I saw a door across the room, right? We saw a door. Nothing too big there, but we know, we can kind of figure what's coming when we see I saw a door. I saw a door. Okay. Then it says it was shut. It was not open. It was shut. But there was brilliant light on the other side of the door, revealed by the cracks around the door frame. So I think it's very important, to me at least, how it says that the door was shut, but you can see it in the cracks around the door frame. When you think cracks, you think something is broken, right? So today at school, let's see how I can put this. Just know that, when you're fasting, you're praying, and you're getting deeper into the word, the enemy is not happy, okay? He don't like that, obviously. He don't like that. So if you are taking the time to listen to this video, or you are taking the time to spend extra time with God, he's not going to be happy. So once you start to do that, then it just seems like everything just goes crazy. Like everything just gets worse. And it's like, oh my gosh, like I don't want to do this no more because this is not fun. But what's really happening is that the enemy is coming in and he's trying to shake you up because he don't want you to continue doing what you're doing. Okay. So today, I just feel like he was just out to get me. Okay. Today was fine. Like it wasn't one of the worst days, but I could just tell the enemy was at work today. Okay. So there's places that and when it says it, the brilliant light was revealed by the cracks. I think about, the things in myself that I maybe think is flawed, or the things that I think is wrong, the things today. And I guess I'm not going into too much detail because I don't want to put out what happened to me. But that the things that you might think are wrong with you, or the things that you think are flawed or broken, those are the things that are shining the light. That's where God sees where you can be healed. That's where God sees that you can be brought up. He likes to take us at our bottom and bring us up and build how he can take you to another level. If you build yourself up, back up, you take it here. But if you take God with you and walk with the Spirit, you'll be all the way up here. Okay. So it's just amazing to me how it says that the door is shut, but the brilliant light on the other side was revealed by the cracks around the door frame. If there were no cracks and it was just perfect, then we wouldn't even see what's on the other side. But we see that there are cracks around the door that allows this light to shine through. Okay, so then it says it's very inviting. So I just picture like a cartoon. I'm very metaphorical. I like it. I like picture stories. Okay, as my dad calls it. I like picture stories. So just picture this wall. That's why I really like this one. You just picture this door and it's shut, but you just see this light coming like streaming through. It's inviting. Like obviously, it's like, wow, what's on the other side is that is that bright? Because I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I'm trying to see what is that bright on the other side. It was inviting. It was calling you. It's calling you. Okay, and I heard the Lord say, "Open the door to greater light and light. Do not stay in darkness. Allow my light to bring revelation and wisdom into your life in a more powerful way." Okay. So open the door. Let me in. He wants you to let him in. Let him into your life. Okay. And allow him to bring revelation and wisdom into your life in a more powerful way. Let me share a story. Quick story. So, and it has to do with kind of what I'm saying, what happened today. So I graduated with my degree in TESOL, right? Teaching English to speakers of other languages. And while I was in school, I was real passionate. I was loving it. It was just great. It was just amazing. Oh my gosh. But towards the end, obviously, you just get burnt out when you spend 5.5 years in college. So I began to get burnt out to where by the time I graduated, I'm like, I don't even think I want to do this anymore. I don't think I want to be a teacher. Okay. So then I become a substitute teacher, which is fine. I like that you were able to create your own schedule. You can wake up in the morning and be like, I want to work, or you can be like, tomorrow I'm going to take the day off. I'm going to do something else. I'm going to do whatever. I really enjoyed that. But, it doesn't come with benefits. It doesn't come with all the things that you need that will come with, if I was an actual teacher. So I was trying to figure out what I was going to do. I was going through the phase that I graduated in December 2019. So then I started substituting January. If you can kind of see where I'm going with this, it goes to February. I'm still substituting. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm about to do. Okay. Smack, then Corona happens. Okay. And then I'm stuck. In my mind, I was going to graduate. I was going to be traveling the world. I was going to be doing travel vlogging. I was just going to be doing all kinds of stuff, earning income here, earning income there. And then Corona happened. So it just stopped me. So then I got a call. Mind you, I did not even apply for this job. I think I applied, but months way before. There was no interview. There was no nothing. Got the call. We want you to come be the teacher at this school. Blah, blah, blah. This your pay. Da, da, da. And I'm like, obviously, this is just what I'm supposed to do because I have no other plan. What else are you going to do? So I go ahead and do it. And I was still like, all right with it. But by the time school started, I'm just like, I don't know. This is just a lot. To be in a pandemic while you're teaching, that's just a lot, that's just a lot. So I've just been getting even more burnt out where by come like October, November, I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. One, I don't like being tied down and I'm just exhausted. I don't want to be here, whatever. So it was kind of starting to reflect on my kids. Now, I was still teaching and still doing my thing, but what my mind wasn't in it. Okay. So fast forward that all to this. Why I'm bringing all this up is here recently I figured out, like, even if you don't want to be here, even if this is not where you want to be, you're here on purpose. He has me here teaching at this school on purpose. He has me assigned to these specific kids. He has me working with these specific staff members. He has me in a specific building. All of this on purpose. He makes no mistakes. Okay. So once I started to realize that, that's when I began to welcome him into this space. Okay. Welcome him into my life. Welcome him into what I got going on. Even though I don't want to be doing this. I love my kids. I love my babies. Even though I don't want to be teaching, it's really because I don't like being tied down. I don't like you telling me the district or the school. And this is what happened with any district. But I don't like them being able to tell me you have this certain amount of days or you have that many amount of days. I can't travel if I want to. If you travel this much, you're not going to be getting paid no more. And waking up so early. And I just was always thinking about the bad things. And once I realized that God gave me this assignment on purpose, and it's not all just for me to pour into other people. Maybe it's for people at the school who need to pour into me. It's a mutual exchange. Regardless, whatever's supposed to happen, he put me here for a reason. So then that's when I began to start to welcome him into my life. You know, you put me here. You dropped me in there. You dropped me in this. You had them call Jania, say they want you to teach here. So now I'm teaching here and I'm contracted in, at least for another year. So what are you going to do right now? I've given you my children. I've given you the children of my kingdom. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to make things work? You want to be traveling? That's fine. That's cool. But right now I need you in this classroom. So I begin to welcome God in and ask him to bring back those things that I was taught back in college. The lighting changed. I don't know what happened. Ask him to bring back those creative juices and those assignments and even those tests, the student teaching, discussions, the books I read, everything that I got back when I was in college. I need all of that to come back so I can be exactly who he needs me to be right now. Right now. Okay, I want to be exactly who he needs me to be. I want to be prepped for it. I mean, obviously, if I'm here, he's already given me the tools to be here, but I have to change my mindset. Okay, so anyways, all the way back to the T, let me tell you how this has to do with the T. It says, allow my light to bring revelation and wisdom into your life in a more powerful way. Okay, and that's what's been going on in my life, and that's why I'm here talking to two people who might not even be listening, but to the however many people who come back later. Okay, that's how I'm going to that. All right, so it says that. So I just feel like I've just changed my mind, and I have allowed him to come in and bring the revelation that I'm talking about and give me the wisdom, because I've been in this place before, obviously with student teaching. So now he's saying that I'm putting you back into this space and let me see what you're going to work. Now that you have all of those good things from before, now what are you going to do with it right now? The sun is moving. That's what happened. Exactly. I think. So then the next it just says position yourself to be led by the Spirit into the next leg of your journey. Okay, this is the beginning of a year. This is the beginning of the year. It's a great time to align yourself, to be fasting, to be praying, to be digging into the word, and then just asking him if he can just come in and do all the amazing things that he wants to do into your life. Okay, all that came from the vision. It just said he saw a door. All that just came from me looking over and seeing the door. Okay, in a vision, I saw a door across the room. It was shut, but the brilliant light on the other side revealed through the cracks. Remember, I'm saying that the cracks are, it wasn't a perfect door to where you couldn't see on the other side. It showed cracks, and a lot of people think flaws when you think or broken. When you think cracks, you think that something is wrong. But those cracks in the door allowed for me or whoever's reading to see the light on the other side shining through that was inviting them to come in. And then the Lord said, open the door. Open it up. Open it up. Open the door to greater light in life. Do not stay in darkness. He don't want you to stay where you're at. He does not want you to stay where you're at. Does not want you to stay where you're at. Allow my light to bring revelation and wisdom into your life in a more powerful way. Position yourself. Do what you got to do. Do what you have to do. Position yourself to be led by the Spirit, not position yourself to take control on your own. Position yourself to be led by the Spirit into the next leg of your journey. I am on my way to the next leg of my journey. I don't know about anybody else. And then, of course, there's the scripture to go with it. I'm not even going to hop into all of that. I'll read it again, 1 Peter 2:9. But you are chosen. You are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, his special people, that you may proclaim the praises of him who called you out of darkness and into his marvelous light. Everybody who alive right now, everybody who going on through this craziness right now was chosen on purpose. He had you make it to January 13th on purpose because he still has some things for you to do. You are part of this amazing generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation. It's a shift going on, okay? And you're a part of it. Where are you going to fall? Okay, so that was my tea. Well, Marsha's tea, I should say. I feel like everything I wanted to say, I ended up tying into it because there was a couple of things that didn't even necessarily have to do with the tea that I just simply wanted to talk about. But I got everything I needed to say out. You watched yesterday's video. It was real grainy. It was real blurry, but it's better now. So I'll be back tomorrow for another one. Maybe I need to get me some silly putty or something because clearly I just be fidgeting. So yes, please, if you have been watching this, you come out later. Please comment so we can have some communication. We can talk about some things. I do plan on doing some other videos. If you got some videos that you want me to talk about, any of that stuff. A lot of this is playing it by ear because I'm just being led by the Spirit. Just doing what I was told to do. So I'll see you next time. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, all that stuff. Okay. I'll turn this off.